The ball, yeah. Well, hey, thanks for joining us on Colorado & Company and staying with us. We're here and he's here. He's one of the funniest people on the planet.
Which one?
This planet. It's Kevin Nealon. He's performing at the Comedy Works South at the Landmark this weekend, and we're so happy you're here to join us and sit here next to me.
I know. How often does that happen?
Once a year, you said.
Right?
I want to talk about this new YouTube series you have, hiking.
Okay.
This is pretty cool. So I was looking, you've got some pretty cool celebrities on there.
It's pretty amazing the people I get on this show. It's called Hiking with Kevin. It's on my YouTube channel. People could find it #Hiking with Kevin, basically. But yeah, I started off as a fluke. I asked my friend Matthew Modine, he's an actor, you know. I said, do you want to go for a hike? And I had no intention of filming anything, but we were so out of breath at the top of the mountain. I thought this would be a funny clip if we're both out of breath trying to do an interview. And I posted it and people liked it. So I thought I should do this every week, but make them longer. So that's what I did. And I've had everyone from Adam Sandler to Conan O'Brien to Kate Beckinsale, Sarah Silverman. I mean, I've done about 62 hikes, no, almost 70 hikes now.
Oh my gosh, Kim, I've seen Bobby Kennedy Jr., I saw Mariel Hemingway, Marie Osmond. I mean, you've got some pretty cool people on the hikes with you.
Yeah, it really is fun. People like to hike.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my way in.
All right, let's talk about your dream hike. If it was, who would you pick? Living or dead, who would you love to go on a hike with?
Well, I'm asking everybody. I'm not afraid to ask anybody. You know, I'm gonna try to get a hold of Bill Murray. Ask him, because he's very elusive. And I'd also like to try to get Oprah and Obama and anybody. I mean, every day I write down people's names that I think of. I go, oh, that'd be a good person to go hike with.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun because you're talking about all kinds of different things, but you're out in nature and it's not formal.
Yeah, and I think that makes it a lot more conducive to having a conversation. People don't feel like they're in a studio under lights and, you know, with an audience watching them. They feel more relaxed outside and they're much more forthcoming and revealing with their information. I asked Caitlyn Jenner to go on a hike with me, and she said yes.
Okay.
And so I was very excited. I ran home, I thought of some questions, and my favorite one to ask her was, Caitlyn, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would you change? And she didn't get it, went right over her head.
Yeah. Okay, well, I know you've got some more great hikes coming up.
I have a lot of hikes coming up. Yeah, season 3 is starting in September.
Okay, season 3.
Yeah.
But you're also here because you're a comedian, and you're going to be on the stage here in Denver, and you come about once a year?
I love Denver. I think this is my audience in Denver. I tape my last special here, where I'm going to be tonight at Comedy Works. I'll be doing 2 shows tonight, Friday, and 2 shows tomorrow, Saturday. And then I'm up in Aspen.
Oh,
at
nice.
the Belly Up,
Beautiful in the
Sunday.
summertime.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you like so much about Denver, Colorado in general?
I like, I like the altitude. I like how clean the air is. Like this morning I was walking around, it just felt a nice breeze, you know, and the people are great. And of course the mountains. And I'm a skier, so I love the mountains.
Good
and
for
I have
you.
a lot of history with these mountains.
Well, good. I'll see you on the slopes.
I hope so.
But I want to talk about what else is cool with you. What's going on?
Well, you know, I'm a father. So, you know, my
How-
son is 12.
Okay.
And he just went off to sleepaway camp, so the house is empty.
Does that feel
sort
weird?
of without him, you know. We walk by his room and it just seems so empty. It is weird. At first it's kind of sad, you know, and then it's all like, wow, we get all this free time to ourselves now, you know, which is great. I'm an older first-time dad. Here I'm having a kid at my age where all my friends are already sending their kids off to rehab, actually. Yeah. And my kid's not even drinking yet.
No, we feel the same way. We've got kids. My husband's a little older, so you know it's fun to try and juggle the younger kids and having a career. So how do you do it?
One?
I have twin boys. They're 14, so about the same age. Yeah.
Can you tell them apart?
I can tell them apart. There's opposites day and night.
Oh, okay.
So how is it for you juggling work and family and trying to travel and do the things that you love to do?
Well, my first choice is to be home because I know how fast time goes by.
Yeah.
But if I have to travel, I like doing it for stand-up, you know, which is fun. And I get a lot of work done. Like flying in, I left my laptop on the plane. I was so annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
I got to the hotel room, I opened up my backpack, it's not in there. I go, oh no, I left it on the plane. And I remember leaving the gate, I was just like, I'm doing flashbacks. What happened? And I remember hearing the announcer as I'm leaving the gate, if anyone has left a personal item on the plane, please come back and get it. I remember the time thinking, how can people be that stupid?
Kevin.
You know, they don't deserve to have nice things.
Give yourself some credit. We all do it.
I know. He said a lot of people forget stuff on planes, you know, like cell phones.
Glad you found it.
Yeah.
All right, the show coming up this Saturday. What are we going to hear? What have you got?
Well, 2 shows tonight, Friday, and 2 shows on Saturday. A lot of it is kind of, you know, as a comedian, you kind of evolve like a musician, like a blues musician. You know, you kind of live your life, and then you start drawing from that, and you start reflecting on some of that, and you of course, you twist it up a little bit and exaggerate things. But it's kind of, my comedy, I've been told, is disarming.
Disarming?
Yes, and then it sneaks up on you.
Oh, I like that.
Before you know it, yeah. I'm not one of those in-your-face comics, loud and stuff. It's very conversational and passive,
yeah.
And I'm actually very passive, I think, in life. I'm passive-aggressive.
Uh-huh. I think a lot of people are.
I get angry
but they're just
with a
not. They don't have
smile.
the funny side. Angry with a smile.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I'm going to use that.
When I was on Weeds, I used to watch Mary Louise Parker act, and she's a great actress. And that was really the first time I saw somebody play the opposite, where she would get, when she was really upset or angry, there'd be a smile on her face. I thought, that's an interesting choice.
So I'm laughing because, when you say Weeds in Denver, it has a whole new meaning. So did you mean the show Weeds or? Yeah. No, that's what you meant, right?
Well, it's funny. Denver was one of the first states to legalize marijuana, right? I love that it has legalized marijuana and a no helmet law for motorcycles.
Right, and you allow people to ski. Yeah, be careful next time you're up on the slopes.
I know it, I know.
Speaking of skiing and flying, and I know, I think I read that you had an electric car?
Where'd you read that?
I don't know, I read it somewhere.
It is electric. It's in the shop now. We're having a gas engine put in it, but I love it, man. I just love it.
Yeah, that's a big thing now. Yeah, you've been great. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Hope to see you back again next year, if not sooner.
Yes, for sure. I'll be here.
All right. Well, you got to catch Kevin.
You got it, man.
You got to catch him.
It's so funny. He is so funny.
Don't miss it. Comedy Works South at the Landmark through tomorrow night. Tickets and information at comedyworks.com. We'll be right back.